Hello, and welcome to the Don't You Know I'm Loco podcast. We're three cousins looking to break generational curses by sharing our mental health and healing journeys. Join me, Candy, Lisa, and
Rene.
as we talk about the things we're not supposed to talk about.
Welcome back to our channel.
Hello.
Hi, guys. It's been a while, huh?
Mhm.
Well, prior to this, you would have already seen our episode that one was saved.
Yes.
But yeah, it's been a little while for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little break.
Yeah, we took a break. An unplanned break.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes it happens.
Unnecessary.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it was
Unplanned.
necessary.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this. We'll talk about it
Mhm. Yep.
later on in the episode.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna play Ketchup today.
Yes. That's what the episode's
Ketchup.
about. Catching up.
Ketchup.
So it's not all at once.
Yeah.
Healing, it turns out, is a journey. It doesn't happen all at once.
Mhm.
And that's by Clayton Lesser.
Yeah. Agree. Definitely. And it's not easy either.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
definitely talk about that more.
Mhm. Okay. So let's get into challenges.
Oh,
Who wants to go first?
Hmm.
This whole episode is a challenge.
Yeah.
I guess for the last week of our lives is this challenge, or is it like since we've been gone?
Last week my challenge was work. Work has taken a turn for the worse.
No.
Which I'll get into further
Okay.
detail
Yeah.
later.
Oh.
But yeah, it's been stressful, and so I've been trying to deal with that. And this week I was just like in my emotions. So it's a
Mm.
balance of trying to figure that out and
Mhm.
just my new normal, I guess. So
Mhm.
yeah, we'll get
Okay.
into that.
Mhm.
What about you guys?
I'll go next, I guess. This week my challenge has been just getting back into the schoolwork, doing that, getting back, doing my homework again.
Yeah.
I had like I'm not gonna. We'll talk about it, but it wasn't like a complete like relapse or anything like that. It was just got off my routine.
Mhm.
So just getting back to the schoolwork, getting that back on, and catching up.
Mhm.
So that's the
Yeah.
main thing I've been working on, and just doing it, just doing the work. So
Aw.
that was it this week.
My challenge has been I finally went back to work.
Yay!
So last week was a lot of catching up and, looking at emails and, kind of not really getting back into because we still don't know what is going to happen.
Oh my
If
gosh.
that's still not done. We can still lose our job.
Jeez.
So coming in January, we should hear something more. But I think it was just getting back into going to sleep earlier, waking up at a certain time, going back into that kind of schedule. Because before it was just like, I was just kind of waiting, Yeah, I think so. And that'll go into my whole.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
So who wants to share first on this or break what was going on?
I'll go to the next one.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
Mm.
I'll go first. I guess I'll go first.
Okay.
We took a break. I'm the one kind of initiated it. I got off my routine for a couple of weeks. I went to California, which wasn't bad. I think I talked about it in the previous episode how it went pretty well. Then I got back here and I felt like I didn't stop. Like I was just kept going. I didn't have any breaks and had some visitors over and Lisa remembers like I guess I overdid it with like the weed and the food. Gluttony was the name of the word for those 3 days. Like I ate so much, and I had like this plan where I was like, okay, I'm gonna take these three days are here, and then I'm gonna start my homework, and I'll be fine. And they left on a Tuesday, and then Wednesday I thought I was gonna be good, and I woke up. I felt like it was worse than a hangover. I ate
Yeah.
so much. I was so like I think inflamed that my organs were just not
Yeah.
letting me put anything in.
But if I could say,
Yeah.
like, the refrigerator was so full with leftovers that
Oh my god.
I felt like sick.
Yeah.
Like it was too much food. Like it was too much food, and I didn't
That's
even eat it.
crazy.
Yeah.
But it was just like seeing
Mhm.
the overwhelming amount of food in there. It was like,
Yeah.
I couldn't.
It almost like I
There's
had
a
to
lot of waste.
rehab myself for
Yeah.
the last 2 weeks.
Mm.
I was telling Lisa, I was like,
Uh-huh.
I gotta start off slow because I was like, I gotta get back to working now
Mhm.
because it had been like a couple weeks,
Mhm.
and it felt like my brain wasn't kickstarting. Like
Uh-huh.
when I tried doing homework and I was just like, I can't. I'm too sick still. I was too
Mm.
tired the
Uh-huh.
next day after that. It was literally like a good 4 or 5 days of recovery just from
Dang.
overeating.
That's
And
so
then,
weird.
yeah. And then I was like, oh my gosh, like I want to work out, but I was like, if I start working out like right away, I'm gonna get hurt. So what I started doing was going on a long walk.
Oh
That's
yeah.
how I got back into it. Like I didn't go back like that. I was just like slowly going back into like a routine again. And then I stopped using marijuana. I haven't used it like in 2.5 weeks, I would say.
Mhm.
Because I was like, okay, if I ever overdo
Since
something,
your friends left.
yeah, it's nothing to do with them.
No.
It's
But I
just-
was like, you really went out.
Yeah. And I didn't even drink that much. It wasn't even the drinking. It was just the straight up eating.
Yeah,
Like
the
I've never
eating.
felt that way before in my life. Like I was just like, oh my god.
Well, you know how like when you go like on vacation, like on an Airbnb, and you bring snacks and you bring whatever you want because that's what you're gonna eat. That's how they were because this was their vacation, you know.
Yeah.
So they wanted the snacks, they wanted all the stuff, and indulge, and and my daughter and I were kind of like, all right, just seeing everything happen around us, like, all right.
And honestly, it was such a blur because I was so high the whole time.
That's
So
funny.
I was like, okay, I gotta step back,
Mm.
get off the weed for a little bit. I was like, slowly get back into my working out again, and then slowly and then the school thing was the hard one because I was like, what do I do? Like I fell behind like for a week. You know, when you fall behind for a week, it pushes everything else back. So I straight up wrote my teacher. I was like, you know what? I've been having like a bad couple of weeks, and can I'm gonna turn. I was like, the worst thing she can say is no. I was like, I'm gonna put that in the back end. I'm gonna go from where I'm at right now, like and then I'll catch up during the Thanksgiving break. So she didn't say anything. So my grades are still the same right now.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna work on that this week. But definitely, I had to get back on a routine. I got off my routine, and like I always say, the routine is like a big thing, right? Like if you don't have like a plan for your life, life's gonna plan it out for you.
Yeah.
So I just got back on it, and I've been on it for like a good, I would say, week and a half, 2 weeks now. I finally did the editing for the podcast too. Like I put everything off. I was like, I have to concentrate on Rene right now,
Yeah.
and that's what I did, and that's why we were off. And I feel better already. Like I definitely feel better.
Yeah.
Even
like-
your daughter says something like,
She did?
She did.
Oh, she
She told me something. She's like, he's not working out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I was
She's like,
oh,
what's wrong with
shit.
Rene? He's not working out anymore.
Yeah.
And I was like,
She saw it.
Okay.
No.
So I told him, and I knew that was gonna like hurt you, seeing that
And I
she's
wasn't
paying
going to
attention.
therapy either.
Yeah.
Because I was so sick the week that we were here. I couldn't
Oh,
go to
yeah,
therapy.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
the week after that, my therapist couldn't. He had something to do the day I was supposed to go. So I was like, oh crap. So when I went back to therapy this past Monday, it was just like, damn, I needed this. Like he just reminded me, like, don't go be so hard on yourself. I was like, that's true. Like you can't. He's like, you're here, like you came here and you're trying to figure it out. And he's like, you're aware. You were very aware that you know you did this stuff, but you're human, and that's gonna happen. And that's what healing is about. It's not about just all bad shit's not gonna happen or things aren't gonna happen. It's the ability to, like, the resiliency from last week is like, okay, I saw it, I realized it, and I'm working on it again. So that was the last 2-3 weeks for sure. And I did get a, like, he tells me, like, because of the grief of Diana, right? She passed away. It's gonna hit me, and when you get off your routine and everything just starts like
Trickling
kinda snowballing,
down.
he said, yeah.
Oh.
So the grief of Diana got worse, and I was like, oh man, like I was just sad a few days, and then I realized what I could do. Like I told Lisa, when I go on my walks, that's when
Mhm.
I think about her,
Mhm.
and I'll let myself cry. It's like a little therapy
Uh-huh.
for me.
Mhm.
So I
Mhm.
realized I figured that out while I was doing that
Mhm.
too. So
Mm.
like he said, he goes, it's like working out for your muscles. You get it's growing pains, and same for your brain. I was like,
Mhm. Yeah.
so
Mm.
yeah, that's been my last what 2.5, 3 weeks.
I
How long
think
have we been off for?
3.
Oh my god,
I think
yeah,
3.
3 weeks.
Mhm. Yeah, it's been a
Wow,
while.
we haven't recorded since the first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
October 1st.
yeah, no, November 1st.
November 1st?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm telling you, my brain is
It's
so
November
fucked
1st.
right now.
Yeah. Yeah, because
October
we're
1st.
already towards the end of
Yeah, October
November,
1st would
huh?
have been like 2.5 months ago.
Okay. I'm telling
Or a
you,
month and a
my
half ago.
brain's all messed up.
Mm.
Yep. Well,
That
speaking of my brain being messed up, um, so work has gotten worse.
Hmm.
Um, because my problem from last week got fixed because that person left.
Sleeping Beauty?
Oh.
Yes. Yeah,
She
she left.
what?
Uh-huh.
She quit or they fired her?
She quit.
Uh,
And
Uh,
so I was like, "Okay." But then like it still was like I'm still not being compensated. So it's
uh,
just been a whole like hot mess.
oh,
And so now it's just me. Like I went from a team of 3 to 1 and I was like,
oh,
"Oh,
what?
fuck,
oh
again?" And
no.
so I was like, what the heck is going on? My workload is a little bit lighter because before I would take home like a stack of papers, literally like this of the daily reports, and I have to
Uh-huh.
go through them.
Oh my god.
Now it's like all digital. One of the man that was on my team, he resigned a few weeks ago too,
Oh.
and he had made my life easier with just like
Oh.
making them automatic.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
have to just download the report, plop it into this Excel worksheet, and it does it for
Uh-huh.
me.
Oh,
So that made my job so much
yeah.
easier. But now it's like, okay, now I have all these other things that were being done by the other people on the team that I
Uh-huh.
have to do. And so it's like, okay. So we put the whole like money thing on the back burner. And it's something that we're gonna reevaluate because it's like a whole bigger thing. Like, oh my god.
Oh.
And so that stressed me out. Like literally the
Uh-huh.
next day, um, was I was driving to work, and I was like crying because I was so like
Oh,
upset, like
yeah.
crying, and I was late. I was like
Ugh.
30 minutes late, and I'm never like late. Like I have to be there by 9 o'clock, and it was like 9:30, and I was walking
Oh
in.
Oh.
shoot.
And so like even my boss called Fernando and was like, "Is she okay? She's not here." And he goes, "Oh, she's walking in." And then so
Oh.
my coworker was like, my other coworker, she's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yes, I'm fine." And she's like, "No, you're not. I can tell." And then she's like, "I'm gonna
Mhm.
give you a hug." And I was like, "Don't hug me
Oh.
because I'm gonna cry more."
Uh-huh.
And I did. I started crying, and then my
Oh.
boss saw me crying. I was like, "You guys
Oh.
all saw me cry. What the
Mhm.
heck?" But I was just so like stressed and
Yeah.
frustrated. So, and even Renan was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No, I'm sad." And he
Oh.
was like, "Oh no." So yeah, I've dealt with that, and I'm like, okay, everything's gonna be okay. I just, have to figure it out. Take one thing at a time. I've set up like reminders of stuff that needs to be
Mhm.
done on my calendar in an Outlook, and so I'm like, okay. So I think I will be better off this time around. So it's just me, but my boss is like, if we take longer to do stuff, then oh well,
Oh,
what are they gonna
well.
do?
Yep,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's right.
So and that's what my boss is
Uh-huh.
so like ride or die, and that's what I love about her. Like,
That's nice.
hmm
That is the
Yeah.
yeah, she's
best.
like the best boss ever.
Oh, that's great.
Um,
That's
yeah.
great.
So, yeah, that's what I've been stressed. Like my brain has
Mhm.
been going like Fernando's like, "You're
Mhm.
letting your anxiety control you again." And I
Mhm.
was like, "Shit." And because I literally the other night I opened the sliding door because it was raining. The dogs don't like to go outside to be. So I like
Mhm.
have to like push them out. So I left the door open, the sliding door, and I was like, okay, I'll leave it open, and if they want to go, they can go out. And then I was like, oh, I have to work on my paper. So I went upstairs to work on my paper. I never went back downstairs. So yeah, I forgot where we were at. We're gonna have to cut it. Where were we at? What were we
You were
talking
saying
about?
that your coworker hugged you and you just like
You're
let go. You're
crying.
Oh,
crying
okay,
and
okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Did the crying help?
It did.
I love
yeah,
crying.
yeah.
Not that I
Yeah.
love crying, but it feels
It feels
like
good
good
after.
after. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I'm
mm.
sleepy like a baby.
Aw.
I'm all cried out.
There was a joke. Bill Barr, the comedian,
Mhm.
he's saying that you really only see men drop dead. Like you don't see, you hear about women dropping dead, really, right? Very rare. It happens. But I was like, it's because men aren't allowed to cry. We don't cry, and that's what they just
Aw,
builds up. So
yeah.
that's why we drop dead. 'Cause
Oh
we
my
don't know what to do with the stress, and
gosh.
it just eats us up
Yeah.
inside. That's why I'm like, crying is like one of the best therapies. I don't
Uh-huh.
care what you guys say. Men do cry. Boys
Uh-huh.
do cry. Like,
Yeah.
what is that song?
Big girls don't cry.
That one and boys, the
Don't
Cure. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn it, the Cure, you screwed us up.
That's funny. Oh, now I remember where I was at.
Oh yeah.
I was talking about that I left the sliding door.
Oh yeah.
And then, so I went to do my paper, and I'm such a, like, I procrastinate so much. My paper was due at 11:59. I turned it in at 11:55.
Oh my gosh.
But I
Yeah.
will say
You
that
did
it got
Mhm.
graded, and I got a 99.5, which
Nice.
is so great because I too have been slacking off on work, and I was like, am I gonna pass this class? Like, oh shit, because there were days that I was like, I just don't want to do this assignment.
Right?
But that I was like, I looked at my grades, and I was like, ooh, that boosted my grade, 99.5. Okay,
Mhm.
so I never went back downstairs to close the sliding door. And
Oh.
Fernando worked the night shift. So when he works at night shift,
Oh.
he works from 5:30 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
So he came home in the morning and was like, "Why is the door open?" He thought I was outside like cleaning the backyard or something.
Yeah.
And then I was like, he goes, "You left the sliding door open." And I was like, "Oh my God." And I was like, "Well, nobody stole us. We're good."
Yeah.
And I was like, "But I don't know if anything came in." But yeah. And I was like, "What is wrong with me?" And then like just little things where I was like, okay, like something's going on. You need to get reevaluated because I don't know if I mentioned before that my therapist said she thinks I have ADHD, and the reason why
Yeah.
I wasn't diagnosed is because people of color
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
do not fit into the same little box. So I was like, I need to get reevaluated because yeah.
Well, you're
Cody.
learning a lot about that in the human services.
Yeah.
The program where cultural awareness is
Yeah,
becoming a
big
bigger
time.
thing now.
Yeah.
Mm.
They like all the different, like every chapter's a different
Yeah.
demographic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
We're not all the same.
cool.
All the cultures are different, and they try to
Yeah.
base it on white Christian
Mhm.
males.
Mhm.
We're not all white Christian males.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know my paper that I had to write was for my drugs and behavior class.
Oh, that's a good class.
And yeah, and so it was like you had to attend an AA meeting, NA
Oh
or a
yeah,
GA
I had to do
meeting,
that
and
one.
then write, yeah. And I had been to AA
There's-
meetings
oh, okay.
before
I was gonna
Uh-huh.
say that.
because
I was going to them already. So
yeah.
Easy.
Well, like I had to because it was court mandated,
Oh,
right?
Uh-huh.
Because of my DUI.
Yeah.
And so back then I was like, oh my God, I hate being here. Like, this is so stupid.
Mhm.
Like, just sign me paper so I could go, right? I was
Uh-huh.
26.
Uh-huh.
And now I was like, oh,
Ugh.
okay. Like, it's different now because
Mhm.
now I don't have the urge to drink. Like, I don't want to
Uh-huh.
drink. And it's like when you go back and think about the things that you did, or like you hear other people's stories, it's like, oh wow, like
Yeah.
it's something to be proud of to not be
Uh-huh.
drinking. And when you used to drink for every little thing that bothered you, you would
Mhm.
drink. And I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh, I
huge.
didn't. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Was
I
it
was
binge?
like,
Was it like more binge drinking too when you would drink, or is it few here, few, and then that's it?
it would be binge when I would drink. Like it was
Oh.
like I didn't know when to stop.
Mm.
And then it would be like too late. Like it's like then I'm like
Mm.
mean, or I'm like, just
Yeah.
not who I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be my problem, is that I didn't know when to stop. And then so yeah, that's the paper that I got 99.5 on.
Nice.
And I was like, oh good, cuz it was like a big reflection, like as I was writing it, and I was like, oh, like I have a totally different perspective, but that's because I've grown, as a
Mhm.
person. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Like you don't um when I was looking at it, I watched this video of Machete, Danny Trejo, talking
Oh, I
about
love
it,
him.
because when you go to a
Mhm.
meeting, and I'm sure a lot of people from like movies and stuff like that, where they're like, "Hi, my name is," and I'm an alcoholic, and
Mhm.
everybody says, like, everybody when they introduce themselves,
Mhm.
that's what they say, and it's like back then I was like, "I'm not an alcoholic, bitch." Yes, you were.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's
Uh-huh.
different. And
Uh-huh.
I'm like, man, it's so crazy how much
Yeah.
before my life revolved around alcohol
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
like now it doesn't. Like I don't
Mhm.
need to and I remember all the things and like it was really like eye opening and like even my comments from the teacher were like, wow, this is a really good paper. He was like, I
Oh.
really enjoyed reading it. It was so nice to
Uh-huh.
see your reflection. And I was
Oh, I
like,
wanna
oh,
read it.
okay.
Yeah, send it to
I'll
me.
send it to you.
Mándamelo,
Yeah.
mándamelo.
Okay. My dad says that. That's
Uh-huh.
fine. Yeah. So that's what's been going on. I'm trying to think of anything else. Just my health stuff. We don't have insurance right now because we're like between, so it's like
Mhm.
hard because I'm like, okay, I'm writing everything down, like what's
Yeah.
going on, what I'm feeling, so that way when I go, I'm like, here's my list of things.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, good, good, yeah.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
Most people don't do that. They're just like,
Uh-uh.
oh, let's see what
You
happens
get
when we
there
get
and then
there.
you're
Yeah.
like,
I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm
I'm
like,
sad. Like, and
uh-huh.
it's
Yeah.
that's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
Oh,
my ketchup.
ketchup.
If I remember something, I'll chime in. But what about you, Lisa?
Well, so much. So much like as I went back to work, they finally opened the government. But the 40 days that I was off were so challenging. I was depressed most of the time. I was like confused and just so like angry and just so it was just taking over, right? So um I went I went to mass in the morning, early mass. Like I dropped Cam off. It's okay, I can say Cam. Um, she actually told me.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
actually told me. She's like, "You can say my name now, Mom," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." But she, yeah, it like, I dropped her off, and then I walked the dogs, and then I went to mass, and that was my little routine that I kept while I was off, right? And me, I can't stay put. So I had to do something. Like I was freaking out about money because I was like, I don't know when I'm going to get paid. Like, I don't have money coming in.
Yeah.
When you don't have money coming in, it's like, what the fuck? And money's coming out. Money's still coming out. You're just like, what the fuck? How? Like, it's almost like you're drowning almost,
Yeah.
So when I was going to mass, I was just like, okay, God, like, let me start my day with your will. Like, let's do whatever you need me to do. Just don't leave me, and um and we'll go through our day. I did dog walking. That was so fun. That was so fun. I'm like, you guys are trusting me with your dogs. Like, it's so cool. I did the grocery shopping one.
Oh.
And then
I didn't know you did that one.
yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I did like
Cool.
three trips. It wasn't worth it. A lot of those things aren't worth it.
You did say
Yeah.
it, yeah.
All those
Remember you
things,
saying
I was
that.
like, you don't really make any money. Like, I mean, it was nice because I was doing something, but
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like I'm paying to do stuff.
No way.
Because my gas, my, like my time, all that stuff.
That's so true.
But it was now that in between, yes, it was very hard and everything, but it made my connection with Jesus so much closer, and I felt like this incredibly like peace, right? Like, and I just was like thanking God. I was like, thank you so much, because it just felt good. Like I just felt whole. I felt like I was on top of my shit, like I felt good. And I'm like, dang, like he's so good. And then yeah, and then like they opened because I kept saying like I like, Jesus, I trust you. I trust you with like my finances. I trust you with like with whatever happens. Like, I know, it's because of you, whatever, like I'm putting it on you. Because sometimes I'm like, really, Jesus? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that, but it's just, it's life changing. Like, I like just I just feel it in me, and when I talk to people, I'm like so like intrigued about what they're saying, and more like, because I asked Jesus to make me closer to him, like let me like know you more, like let me get to know you more, and show me things, and like he puts in my stuff in my head, like, go in your closet, get all those jackets that you don't wear, put them in your car,
Kindness.
and like crazy stuff, right?
Yeah.
So my car has like jackets and stuff, like, so if I see somebody that needs a jacket, like I just throw them a jacket, like things like that I'm like, thanks,
I gotta do
Jesus,
that. I have too many jackets.
right?
Yeah.
Right? It's just so many things that we should, not we, like, I'm forever grateful for, and just, man, it feels good. It feels good in it. And I thank him for this, because this could have been really bad. Oh, I did go to therapy on, was it Monday?
Friday.
Tuesday? Friday. Oh my God, I don't even know what date it is. I went on Friday, and then I sat down, right? And the therapist was like, so how are you? And I was like, I'm okay. And he's like,
oh no, I'm
you're okay?
okay.
I was like, yeah, I'm okay. I always say I'm okay though.
Yeah.
I never say I'm good or bad, or I'm okay. And he's like, well, what's going on? And then I was just like, nothing. I don't have anything to talk about. And he's like,
Get out. No,
okay.
just kidding.
No. He was trying to pull things.
Yeah,
and he was
yeah.
asking me stuff like, okay, well, what did you do? And then I was just like, I cleaned somebody's house, or that was another thing I did. I cleaned houses, and I did some yard stuff for a couple friends. But it was just like fun stuff, So I'm like, okay, cool. So I was telling my therapist, I was like, I was doing a lot of stuff like this, and this, and this. And then he's just like, I'm proud of you. And I'm like, oh, no. I'm like, please don't do that. Because I'm like crying. And then like, he's like getting teary eyed, but he's like holding back. And it's like, thank you so much. Like, I owe this to you too. Like, because you've guided me through this. Like, you've told me the stuff that like I didn't want to hear. Or if I try to cover it, you uncovered it, like you helped me through all that stuff. Like, it works. Therapy works. So yeah, that was pretty much my whole last couple days. My ketchup.
Oh, I did get a new tattoo.
Oh.
I'll put a picture of it. It's a hummingbird. I did it for my friend that passed away. We had like a hummingbird kind of
connection.
Yeah. The day I got it, my friends were making fun of me. They're like, "You're never gonna find love. Look, even those two hummingbirds found love." Swear to God, out in this balcony.
Jerks.
But when she said that, I was just like,
hummingbirds.
"Oh, cool, hummingbirds." Yeah. So, yeah.
So, how's everybody's healing journey going? I think we kind of went over that.
Kinda.
You want to share? Go ahead.
I'll share.
Yeah.
Just learning about my resiliency more. Learning that healing isn't gonna just, it's not easy. Healing is not easy at all. Like, and I think that's why some people don't want to start it, because they're just like, there's a magic pill out there somewhere. I'll take it. And there's not a magic pill. I mean, they help, right?
I know. I've tried Amazon.
But you gotta put in the work too, and it's just like, just putting in the work for the healing, and that's why I've been doing more. Like, I remember it when I do stuff that I shouldn't. Like, okay, this is what I gotta get to. This is what I gotta get back to.
Yeah.
So, just the healing journey is just up and down, up and down. That's what it is. It's not ever gonna be. It's not always sunshine days. There's days where it's raining, and you just gotta learn to. What did we say last time? Dance in the rain. In the last episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think overall it's been it's been good. There's some, like I said, there's some things I wish I didn't do, but I'm not gonna.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
you're
kind to
human.
myself.
Yeah.
I learned that a lot. Is be kind to myself.
Yeah.
So that's how I guess it's been overall going.
Yeah.
You just reminding me right now that the past like week, the past few days, like
Mm.
I should have been an indicator for me that like depression was
Mhm.
a front was that
Mhm.
I only slept like 3 hours, and
Ooh.
then one day, and then the next day it was like about the same, a few hours.
Oh.
But like it was weird on did he work Thursday night? So Thursday night, Fernando has been working. Fernando quit his job, one of his jobs.
Good.
And
Yay!
he's so much
He
happier.
is.
Yes. He's
This is
so
apple
much
juice.
happier. Yeah, Renee's drinking apple juice, not beer, guys. So like him working night shifts kind of throws us off, me and the dogs, because we're like, where is he at? And
Yeah.
so after I finished my paper, I went downstairs, I took the dishes and put them in the dishwasher, and then I was like cleaning downstairs, and I was like, what the hell? And then the same thing on Friday night. I was like, where is this energy at during the day? Like, where is this when it's time to clean the house on the weekends? Okay. Because even on Saturday morning, I was like scrubbing my stove, and I was like, what the? I don't know what's going on, but we need to figure it out, because how do we make that, bottle that, and make that the whole day like productive?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, who
Yeah.
wants to be productive at
Yeah.
midnight? Apparently me.
No.
Yeah, I just couldn't turn my brain off, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Was it like anxiety too? Like a
Mhm,
mixture?
anxiety,
Ooh.
depression, and I was like, oh my god, because
Is
I
it
had to find
temporary
it.
that he's working for right now,
Oh
or?
yeah,
Oh, okay,
he
okay.
fixed it, because he right
Oh,
now
okay,
he's
okay.
like he makes his own schedule because he's per diem, so that's different. Like he,
Because I'm wondering if that's
I think
because
so
he's
too.
not there. You don't have that warmth
Yeah.
or that
I'm like,
feel.
hello, I need to touch you, sir, when you
Yeah.
sleep. All of us need
Yeah.
to touch you when we're sleeping. Yeah, I think that's why. And then my roommate moved out too. Woo! So I think that like being by myself, like really by myself, is also another thing. Like, oh no, we're home alone for real. Oh no, we're scared, but it's okay because apparently everything's okay because I slept with the door open all night.
Yeah, it's true.
Nobody came and got me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think just having the realization of like, okay, you were sliding back into things, and then like this morning looking at that grade, it just like put me in such a good mood, and I was like, oh shit, like I'm not doomed. Okay. I can still do it. I can pass this final and I'll be okay.
Yeah.
I did sign up for I'm starting to take Spanish classes and it's on campus. I'm finally going to the campus. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm taking intro Spanish intro for heritage speakers. So I'm like, okay, I'm
Maybe
gonna
I'll take that.
it.
I'll talk to my counselor about that.
Yeah, because I'm like, I do, regardless
Yeah.
of what I end up doing, I want to have like professional business Spanish to be able to help people, because like there's still some, like when I'm talking to my coworker and I'll be like, I don't know what that is. And then I'll be like, what? And so I'm like, okay, so I'm really excited for that. We'll see how I'm excited once it starts, but yeah, I'm excited for that.
Oh, that is fun. I'm
Yeah.
sure you have to correct us.
I know, right?
Yes.
I know. And I learned that a lot with like with Crystal, because when we were in Mexico with Crystal, she's like, that's not like, and I was like, I do need to learn proper Spanish.
Oh,
Like,
I remember that.
Yeah. I know, that was a year ago.
Damn.
Oh my
We went on our trip.
That's crazy.
I know.
That flew by.
It did. Yep. But
for healing,
Like overall.
overall, right now I'm good. Like I'm on top,
There's no on top, remember?
Oh no! Well, like because it goes like this, right?
You're flying.
Yeah.
She's coasting.
I'm coasting. Yeah.
There you go. You're
yes.
coasting.
Yes.
That's a good way to put it.
My therapist said I'm content, and I was like,
Content,
oh,
yeah.
okay, that sounds cool. But I'm still gonna go like once a month or something. But like I mentioned before, during the time I was off, I was depressed. I was crying. I was, all those things. Like you still feel those things.
Oh yeah,
you
no,
know,
you do.
and it's just like, how do you, like, you feel them and then you have to move on. So there was a lot of times where I was like in bed and I'm just like, I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. And then it's like, okay, I don't want to get up, but I got to get up. I got shit to do.
Yeah.
And that was just like my mindset. Like,
Yeah.
I got shit to do. Go, 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 go. So I think, like it was low for a little while. And then now I think I'm back up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Same too.
Mhm.
I prior to like all that stuff happening at work, I would get to work at like 7:30, 8:00, and now I was getting there at 9, 9:15. Like I wouldn't wake up because I just didn't want to get out of bed.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, okay. And sometimes you just need somebody to be like, hey, you're not the same. Like something's going on.
Yeah.
Because that's what Fernando was like, what is going on with you? Like, and I'm like, I don't know. Because that day that I left the sliding door open, he's like, what's going on with you? It's not something, And so I'm like, okay. So I'm hope next month I should be able to get the insurance, and then that way I can go get reevaluated, and hopefully ADHD medicine can help, because I think now it's to the point where it's like, oh, okay, it's very, very noticeable with things.
Yeah.
Like even right now before I came, I was like, oh, I'm gonna warm up some beans on the stove, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna get ready, and then I had to run down my stairs to go turn off the beans because I was like, girl, you gonna burn this house down, literally burn the house down. You gotta focus. But yeah,
I'm like, what happened? She burned the beans.
oh my god, that's the
Can
worst
you
smell
imagine?
ever.
It's like on your
Burnt beans is
clothes.
awful, awful,
Terrible.
awful. Oh my god.
What's worse, the burn beans, or when your mom would burn the chili in the
Oh,
house?
and it's so like you can't
dying.
stop coughing and your
I
eyes
think
are
the beans,
watery.
because that shit sticks on
Yeah,
on your
everything,
clothes, your
on
wardrobe.
clothes.
Yes,
Yeah, your whole thing.
I
The chili
remember
is
like running
temporary.
upstairs when one time my mom, she burned the beans. And then I ran upstairs and I was putting like trash bags on my clothes because I'm like, I know this shit smells. Like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah.
I just remembered. Yesterday we went to our friend's daughter's first birthday, and it was literally just us and like their family. But her tia, I was like, babe, that's us in the future, because they don't have kids, and they've been married, I think she said, for 42 years. But like they have like, she's like, for the gift that she gave the baby, she gave her like a bunch of dresses, and she goes, that one's for her to wear on Thanksgiving. And she goes, and that one's for Christmas. And I was like, that's me. Like, oh, okay. She goes, I just love on all the kids in my life. And she goes, we took some of them to, where did she say? We take them skiing. We've taken them to New York to go see plays. And she's like, throughout the years. And she goes, because we never had kids. And I was like, because she asked us, she's like, do you guys have kids? And we're like, no. And we're like, and we're not gonna have any. And she was like, oh, okay. And then, but because I was telling Brandon on the way home, I was like, babe, I've never known anybody who doesn't have kids. Like, because it's what we're supposed to do, right? Like the tias and tios. Like, tias and I that had one, and then it was like your mom had two, and then everybody else was like 3 and up, right? And you too, yours a set of 3 too. So it's like, okay, I was like, I never met anybody who didn't have kids. And I was like, babe, our future looks good. I was like, our future looks rich. They had a beautiful house. A beautiful house.
Wow.
I was like, okay.
Oh, was at their house.
Yeah, it was at their house. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah,
Oh.
it was at their house. We had been to their house before, but we just didn't have a conversation. But now that it was a more intimate like group, we were talking to them, and like she just seems so, and they were from California too. Like she said they grew up in Wilmington, and then I was like, okay, you come a long way from there.
Yeah.
But I was like, babe, our future looks great and rich.
And rich.
Okay? Yeah. I was like, okay.
Oh, how
Yeah. I was like, oh,
fun.
okay. Yeah, it was just nice. To be
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
that's me in
Yeah.
the future. Yeah.
Oh.
We're at 11 years, so we're
Yeah.
how many more? Like 21 more years left. Yeah. So It was just nice.
Yeah.
It was almost like a pre-Thanksgiving dinner because our
Mhm.
friend, he cooks a lot and he like did like a slow roast and like pulled pork and then he
Wow.
made everything and I was
That's
like,
my
why
kind
aren't
of
you a
friend.
chef? I know. I was like, why aren't you a chef?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was so cute.
Oh.
But yeah, it's nice to be back. It's nice to catch up
Yeah.
because
Mhm.
I think we just check in on each other. We don't catch up because then when
Mhm.
we're here, we like to
Yeah.
catch up for like our
Yeah.
real reactions on what's going
Yeah.
on, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I do have Cam does want to come on one time.
Oh,
I don't know what she wants to talk about. She's kind of like,
Alright.
I don't know, you know. She's like, I'll go on. I'm like, okay. So we have to find like something.
Our relationship is growing so much. It's
Uh-huh.
hilarious.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's
Talk
cool.
about it. Talk about it.
She tells me about her boyfriend problems, and she doesn't tell you.
No, she doesn't. No, he texts me saying like, "Hey, she, her friend, her boyfriend texted her something or whatever, right?" And I was just like, "She didn't text me anything. She didn't tell me anything, right?" So I was waiting like that whole night, that whole day, like waiting. And she never told me anything, and I'm like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Well, at least she has somebody to talk to."
Yeah.
And then while I was off, I was picking her up from school.
Uh-huh.
And then she was just like, when is Renee going to pick me up? She's like, I don't want you to pick me up. I'm like, you're so mean. You're a mean girl.
She's hilarious. Oh my god. Like yesterday, she's like, where are you going?
Oh my god. How funny.
I'm like, don't tell her. Don't tell her. I was like, as soon as you tell her, she's going to be checking.
She wants me to get the 360 app.
Yeah. She was like, you should get the 360 app. I'm like, don't do it.
God. I've been checking in on my parents. I'm like, hello. Why are you over there?
Yeah, that's what she does. I'm like, excuse me.
I'm like, I'm really all you're gonna see me is in my room.
For me, it's like coffee. If I go get coffee and she's not with me, she's like, why are you at Starbucks? Like, she'll call me at school. When she's at school, she'll FaceTime me. And she's like, why are you at Starbucks? And I'm like, you need to chill. You need to get back to work or school. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You get to be the fun uncle.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I think I helped her out the other day though.
Yeah.
She told me what happened. Yeah.
That's cool. I know. I love talking to the kids.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah. So I think we've been doing good.
Yeah.
Considering.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're surviving. We're surviving, guys.
No, we're not.
Oh,
We're
thriving.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I want to talk about what works for you, just to remind ourselves. Maybe like if I thought of something and you guys didn't think of something,
Oh.
and the audience, like maybe they can get something from us of like
Yeah.
what works for you, like with coping and what you do for coping, or just anything that you can throw out there.
So like with my health stuff, because that was really bothering me too. I started to look at stuff for like eating healthier and stuff like that because I feel like I've been eating bad. Not as healthy, honestly. And then because I don't move, because I gave up soda the other day, I did drink some soda because I was like in my feels, and I was like, I don't care, I'm gonna just go get me a big old slice of pizza and a big old soda from Sam's Club. So that's what I did.
Sounds amazing.
But yeah, I for the most part, I would say I don't crave soda, and I've been drinking water, a lot more water. Like I bought what is it, like a contarito, like a what is it called? A pitcher. And then I cut up pepinos, cucumbers, and slice them and put the water in there, and it tastes
so
so good. It's so refreshing,
Uh-huh.
yeah. And so like instead of with dinner I would have soda, I drink that because it's like not just water, it gives it a little flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And so
I like that.
that's
That's a
been
good
helping
idea.
a lot.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been trying not to eat late, because
Mm.
then I'm just sitting there, especially because I don't move. Today, me and the girls went for a walk. We haven't walked in a while, like because I've been like, I don't want to get up out of bed. I don't want to do anything. So they were so happy,
Yeah.
and I was like, it's a makeup because I took them to the vet in the morning, and so I was like, here, let's go for a walk. So they were so excited. They're probably knocked out at home right now. So, yeah, I know that was the other thing. Like when I was sad, I was like, I just want to stay home with my dogs and cuddle them, my babies. But yeah.
Oh. what works for me is
We're all looking at you.
I know. I'm like, oh, there's two things work for me. Okay. One is just going for a walk, just getting up and
Yeah.
going outside. If it's at work or if it's at home, if it's anywhere, just go outside,
Yeah.
and just being outside. And man, I've been walking at work, like, in between time and just feeling like the air and just, because it's not hot, so it's perfect weather.
I know, it's finally okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I started doing the same thing. I started to walk at work. I just walked the parking lot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I'm like, okay. And it just feels nice to get like fresh air. Especially if you work in an office. Like it's just like yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that too. So
Yeah.
it
Good.
feels nice.
Yeah.
I'm part of it.
Yay.
Yeah. Go for a walk. Okay? Go for a hot girl walk. Okay?
Hot girl walk.
A hot guy walk too. Okay?
And I have all my stuff too. I have like my earphones, my phone, my little fanny packs. I can put my badge in there and look ridiculous. I don't care. And then the other thing is just talking to Jesus. Not necessarily praying, but just always have because he's my alliance, right? When we did the EMDR.
Yeah.
So like I have that extra like connection that I'm like, okay, if I'm lost or anything, or if I need to snap out of it, like I just picture him there, or I just simply just say like, Jesus, help me. Like, I don't know what this is. Like or I'm tired. Can you wake me up? Like, and if he'll wake me up, or whatever it is, it's just like, it works.
Yeah.
It works. So those are two things. What about you guys?
For me, I think I have a long list.
Yeah, you do.
One of the main things I've said before over and over is routine. Like keep a routine. It's okay to get off of it, right? But especially if you have if you have like a mental health issues, right? I think routine is very big, very important. Keeps you on track.
Yeah.
Keep up on been keeping up with my medication. If you have it, if you know, even I like it sometimes, but if you get used to it, take it, because I didn't take it for 2 days while this was going on, and my brain started feeling funky.
Yeah.
Working out definitely that helps a lot. Going on walks, seriously, like walks are so.
And they're fun. I like going.
Yeah, I just throw on music.
Uh-huh.
Lisa saw me one day.
Oh yeah, I was driving and I was like, "Is that Rene?" I was like, it was like 9:00 at night or something crazy.
No,
it was
really dark.
nighttime. It was nighttime.
It was like
and I was
7,
like,
I think.
"What the
I was
hell?"
like, was that you on Carnegie? I was crying at that time.
I didn't see.
I was crying at that time too. So walks are really big. Taking the boys every morning. Just something Fernando reminded me of yesterday was really good that I gotta start doing again. Is keeping it simple. Remember in the military, KISS?
Oh yeah,
Keep it
KISS.
simple,
Keeping it stupid.
We gotta change that word at the end though, because it was the military.
Yeah.
Keep it simple, stupid. So he reminded me yesterday because I was talking to him about the shooting that happened with the little baby, the little 11-year-old that was killed here with the road rage. And on my way over there, I was like, I think you really have to like lock in when you're driving here and not road rage. Like you have to like literally be in the present and be like, okay, let that person go, or whatever somebody's telling you, just get out of their way.
Just
like,
go.
There's no reason, right?
Yeah.
So I was telling him that I was online talking shit to people. He's like, why? He goes, why do you do that? I was like, why do I do that? And he's like, keep it simple. And I was like, oh shit, you're right. Like, why bring that extra stress in
Yeah.
So I bring that energy.
Yeah, bring that energy, and like you're not gonna change people's minds. Like they're gonna think the way they're gonna think. So that's one of the things I'm gonna incorporate now, keeping it simple. It started already yesterday. I went on Instagram. Well, this morning I was like, I had made this comment, and I was like, I'm gonna erase it. Like, there's no point. So, keeping it simple is a good one too. Thank you, Fernando. But I think those are the main things for sure. Keeping my therapy appointments. Yeah. But just remember, we're not professionals. This is what we.
Oh gosh, no.
What
What
we
works
know,
for
what
us?
works for us.
For
It may not work
us.
for you. Right? Maybe you don't
Us.
have the abilities to do some things that we
Mhm.
do. But yeah, I mean that's what
Mhm.
I
What
work
works
with.
for us?
And it works for us. Yeah.
I will say, I talk to my best friend. We talk all the time, like at least twice a week on our way to work. And I called her, and she called me, and then I answered, and she was like, "What's wrong?" And then I was like, "Nothing." And she goes, "You sound sad." And then I was like, then I started crying my eyes out. And so, like, I was in the parking lot at work, and I was like telling her, and then I was like, "I'm sorry." Like, she's like, "Why are you sorry? Like, you need to vent to somebody." Like, just, so I'm like, okay. And so, like, this year, I feel like me and her have been, I was gonna say, me and her have been together. We have. Okay? We have been together since we were 14.
So ride or die.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
14, we've been friends since we were 14.
Wow.
And, like, we've gone through so much, but I feel like this year we've gone through so much, and, like, I feel even closer to her. Like, to me, she's my chosen sister. Like, I love her so much, and, like,
Yeah.
she had, some shit going on in her life, and then now every time before we hang up, I always tell her I love you, and it's not something that we would do before, but I was like, oh no, like, I love you. You need to
You
know.
need to know that. Yeah.
So, yeah, just talking to her, like, made me feel so much better.
Mhm.
And, like, even she called the next day to make sure, like, how was I doing, and I was like, okay. And I was like, I don't want to cry, but
I want to throw
But
something
yeah.
else on there. Where you're just talking about a support system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Support system.
It
is
Yeah.
is.
important.
It's
Like
okay
not
to tell
isolating
people.
yourself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because you know what I did? I go to lunch at my parents' house every day. And on that day that I cried at work and I was sad, I told my mom, like, oh, I'm not coming for lunch. I didn't say why, I didn't say anything, but I didn't go because I didn't want to cry again. And I knew I didn't
You're
want to put that on,
emotional.
and I didn't want to put that on my mom. Like, I just didn't. And I was like, but she can always tell when something's wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, that day I was like, oh no, I'm not coming. Like, I just can't. I need to go do something. So that day I went to Goodwill, and then I went to go get myself something good to eat. And then I was like, okay, I need some endorphins or something. But yeah, and I was like, no, you need to be able to, be vulnerable and cry and do these things.
Yeah.
And I think it was because I was like, I don't want to cry and then go back to work and cry again. Like, I was already, like, I upped my mood at work. And so I was like, okay.
Oh, that's another one. Crying. Let it out,
Let it
people.
out,
Don't
yeah.
keep it in. Man and woman.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be ashamed.
And music.
Music.
Oh,
helps
music
a
is a good
lot.
one too.
Like, I'll put corridos on. Like, I'll be listening to Chalino Sanchez, and I'll be singing my heart out, okay? And then, like, the next day, I'll be listening to reggaeton because that always puts me in a good mood, okay? And it's like, ooh, it's like Evie Queen,
Yeah.
like, dancing in the car. It helps. It really does help.
It does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's what I do. Like, just, talking to people.
Make you
Just
That's what it is,
Make
yeah.
you space for those moments, like those sad moments.
Yeah.
Big too.
Yeah, because you
Let it
have to
out.
feel it. You have to go through it.
Yeah.
In order for you to like grow or just,
Yes.
you have to go through it. And it sucks. It
Can't just shove it in.
sucks.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
And that's what she told me. Desiree told me. She's like, and what happens if you keep it in? What is that gonna do? That's not gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay.
It's gonna just affect their health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think that is enough of our ketchup. Are we
Yeah.
ready to get
Deep.
Doop. I'm still with Max and everything's great.
Oh my god! You know what I was gonna say? I swear I was like, when I was getting ready before here, I was gonna be like, and I'm still married. Okay? I'm still here. I'm still married to Fernando, guys. Okay? I know some of you haters out there are like, oh, too bad. All right, let's
get Okay. Which do you prefer more, the beach or the mountains?
The beach.
I'm gonna say something funny right now.
It used to be the beach for me,
Uh-huh.
but like going to Utah and going to actual mountains and like camping or going in cabins and stuff like has been so fun that
Oh, okay.
I think I would say mountains.
Dang. I used to be
Damn.
mountains, but now that my toes are looking better, the beach, baby.
What?
The beach.
Why are your toes looking better? What was wrong with them?
If anybody knows me, like seen me like out on pools and whatnot, I always
Uh.
cover up my toes because they're disgusting. I just have athlete toes,
Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay.
and I took medication. I think the beginning of the year for it,
Uh-huh.
and I took it. and I was like, nothing's happening. I was like, whatever. And then the other day, I was like,
A big deal.
huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was like, my toe.
He's like, Lisa. It's like, come down.
No, I came up here.
Oh, you came up here. You're like,
look at my toe.
And then he calls Favi.
I sent her a picture of my toe.
Oh my god.
Oh
I
my
was like,
god.
look.
Yeah.
Oh my
She's like, oh my
God.
god. That's funny that that question came up.
Don't even know no free feet pictures.
Yeah.
Okay? You have a new career now. Okay.
Make
Oh my
side
gosh.
hustle.
He's gonna have an only feet, an only feet account.
No, I was like, it was a big deal because I was always embarrassed about like going to the pool, going to the beach, like bury them in the sand. Why is the guy wearing socks?
Oh, Rene.
Now you're gonna be like, "What's up, ladies?"
Look at this big toe.
Oh my god! Oh, what a great way to end this
yeah.
episode.
Put a picture of the big toe.
Please don't. Please don't.
Oh my god! Everybody's gonna look at your
If you go to the Christmas party, go in chanclas.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I don't wear Crocs anymore.
Oh my god, Crocs.
And then I discovered Crocs. So I was like, "Hey, how's my feet? My
Yeah.
toes? Like where are those at? Hell no! I'm gonna be out there fucking in chanclas for sure.
He's gonna be out there in tongues.
Uh-huh.
Okay, not slides.
Like I can't wait for the summer now. Bring on the 115.
Oh my gosh.
How funny. Ay. All right, guys. So thanks for catching up on
Yeah.
it. Oh, on us, with us. Our next episode is gonna be culture. Are we starting our own? Yes, we are.
Oh, yeah, we are.
We are starting our
I
own.
named it something else last time, and I totally forgot what it was.
Oh.
'Cause we were supposed to do that one for this episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
okay.
So we
decided to
took
change
our
it up.
break.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
was like, what did I call it? And I was like, oh, you know what? Let's just go with
Mhm.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh, I'm
Well,
sweaty
okay.
now.
let us know what you thought about this episode. Comment, subscribe. Okay. Follow
Yay.
us. Share
Yes.
with your friends. Okay. So they know what you're talking about. Okay. I shared.
So they know what you're laughing at.
I wore our hoodie,
Uh-huh.
and this girl was like, "Oh, I like your hoodie," and I was like, "Oh, thanks. It's my podcast with my cousins." And then
Uh-huh.
she was Latina, and I was like, "We talk about stuff," and then she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna check it out." I was
Uh-huh.
like, "Okay,
Yeah.
see, you could do the same thing too, guys.
Yeah.
Share."
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you for joining us. If you are in need of any medical assistance, please contact your local provider. If you are having thoughts of suicide, please call the National Suicide Hotline at 988. In case of emergency, call 911. See you next week as we talk about
The things we're not supposed to talk about.